Hello dear friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now in the previous lecture we have studied the introductions of your redox reaction. Okay, now in the introductions you have studied what is the importance of that chapter along with the few applications. Now in today's lecture we are going to start with the concepts of your redox reaction one. Okay, now within that particular concept we are going to start with the first concept, that is your old or the classical concept of oxidation and the reduction. In the previous lecture you have studied that the oxidation and the reduction reactions can be defined by using the three different concepts one. Okay, and now which are the three different concepts? First is your old and the classical concept, second one is by electron transfer concept, third one is by oxidation number concept one. Okay, now in today's lecture we are going to start with the important part, that is old and the classical concept of the oxidation and the reduction. The old and the classical concept. See, this particular old and the classical concept, we can define the oxidation and the reduction reactions by using oxygen atom, by using hydrogen atom, and now we will combine the definitions of this oxygen atom and the hydrogen atom in the combined form one, and lastly we can define the oxidation and the reduction reactions by our classical concept in terms of your electropositive element. So now we can start with the old and the classical concept in details. So we will start with the first. We can define the oxidation and the reduction reaction in terms of oxygen atom, in terms of oxygen atom. Now remember, in this particular concept we are going to define the oxidation reaction, reduction reactions and the redox reaction one. So these are the three important definitions that we are going to learn under the old and the classical concept one. So we will start with the first. What is exactly the oxidation process or the oxidation reaction in terms of your oxygen atom? So remember, the addition of a oxygen atom to the element or substance is known as an oxidation process. Okay, for example, carbon in solid state combines with oxygen in the gaseous state, gives the CO2, carbon dioxide gas. Okay, now here in this particular example, the carbon element combined with the oxygen gas, that means oxygen element, and it gives CO2. So here is a gain or the addition of oxygen takes place, hence this process is known as an oxidation reaction one. Now if I consider the second example, the same one, if I have considered the carbon monoxide combined with the oxygen gas, okay, it will give the two molecules of carbon dioxide. Now here again the same thing happens. Carbon monoxide molecule combined with the oxygen element or oxygen gas, as there is a gain of oxygen atom by your carbon monoxide molecule, so there will be the formation of carbon dioxide, and obviously there is a gain of oxygen atom, hence this process is known as an oxidation process. Now how we can define next reduction reaction one? Now what about the reduction reaction? So remember, exact opposite definition is for your reduction reaction one. Now how we can define the reduction reaction? Now it is very easy. Whenever there is a removal of oxygen atom from the element or substance, that particular reaction is known as an reduction reaction one. Example, 2HgO, mercury oxide in solid, when it is heated it will give the mercury plus in solid state, plus it will evolve the oxygen atom. As there is a removal of a oxygen atom from this mercuric oxide, Hence this process is known as a redox reaction 1. Now we will consider the second example. Now let us consider the second example of this reduction reaction 1. 2Fe2O3, that is in the solid state, that is your ferrous oxide, plus 3 carbon in solid state gives 4Fe in solid state, plus it will evolve the 3 CO2 molecules of CO2. So from this particular ferrous oxide there is a removal of oxygen atom takes place, hence this reaction is also known as a redox reaction. So this is the two important definitions of your oxidation and the reduction reaction by using your oxygen atom one. So you have to remember, gain of oxygen is nothing but oxidation process, while the removal of oxygen is nothing but the reduction process one. Now let us define the redox reaction by using this particular concept one. Now next, C, that is your redox reaction. So what about the redox reaction? In the previous lecture you have the idea about the redox reaction one. Remember, whenever there is a simultaneous oxidation and the reduction takes place, now that reaction is known as a redox reaction one. Now as we are studying this particular concept in terms of oxygen, how we can define the redox reaction in terms of oxygen atom one. So remember, addition of oxygen atom or the removal of oxygen atom within same reaction, now simultaneously, this reaction is known as a redox reaction. The example of this particular redox reaction, that is copper oxide plus H2 gives H2O plus copper. Example, the copper, as there is a removal of oxygen atom from the copper, as copper oxide converted to copper, so here there is a removal of oxygen atom. Okay, as we know that the removal of oxygen atom is nothing but reduction process. Okay, so this is your reduction reaction in short. Again, this particular hydrogen atom accept the oxygen atom from the copper oxide, as there is a addition of oxygen atom takes place. So here the addition of oxygen takes place, hence this process is known as an oxidation process or oxidation reaction. So obviously within the same chemical reaction, the oxidation and the reduction process takes place simultaneously, hence this reaction is known as a redox reaction. But if we have to define this particular redox reaction in terms of oxygen atom, we will define this reaction as an addition of oxygen atom and the removal of oxygen atom within the same chemical reactions. Now that process is known as a redox reaction, but this definition is limited to your oxygen atom only.